Hello, it's me, Rizu Gaming. I'm back. I'm feeling a little bit better than yesterday. Not 100% there, but I guess it being the weekend and me finishing early has helped. So yeah, I've got that nice Friday feeling. Hope you're doing well, Sully Device. Sorry, your your emote span got deleted by Nightbot. Them's the breaks. Anyways, let's head back to Oni. So. We did actually do a few things yesterday, mostly just digging out all of these volcanoes and geysers on the Metallic Asteroid. So we found 2 gold volcanoes, which we just opened up immediately, a hydrogen vent, another fart vent for natural gas down here. We found an iron volcano here, a cobalt volcano here, and an aluminium volcano here. And as far as I can tell, that's all the geysers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue digging out this whole area, so we've got loads of resources. And I think we're going to make the main actual for real base over here. And we're going to put like the freezer there, the fridge, the Dreco ranches, etc. over here. and we'll keep this space free. I don't think there's as much salt water here that we'll need to pour, but we're also going to pour all the salt water down here, and we're going to use the magma to boil it. That's the plan. So, yeah. Let's continue for now. We're also building some more bug buckets, because we printed off like 3 flatulent dupes in a row, so that's nice. But yeah, what I basically want to do is move all of the water around on this asteroid, get it to where we want it to go, and then deal with all the slime lung, because I don't want to deal with the slime lung germs. There's not actually too many. There's a pocket here, and there's a big pocket here. So this area seems to be slime lung free. There's some slime lung down here as well. But I'm just going to insulate a base over here, and then we're probably just going to heat up the rest of the map, dig it out, put tamers in, and get rid of all the slime lung related stuff. That's the plan. Yes. We've got 5 dupes here, all got various fart-themed names. Am I sending bigger crew for the job? What I might do is I might send Galileo back in the rocket. I think it's got enough fuel in it to go back to the asteroid here. So we're gonna send, yeah, we're gonna send Galileo back. Change crew, just Galileo for now. They're gonna go pick up some more people from the other asteroid, because we've got room to hold people out. And to be honest, there's so much off-gassing from the polluted water. We're doing all right with oxygen for now, and we'll have enough water from evaporating all of this water, etc., to run the base for a while with a lot of dupes and get everything built, and then we'll just move them all back when we're done. That's the actual plan. It's a much better plan than yesterday, which was mostly just fart around and have fun. I think they've taken all the berry sludge out of here, so we will need to move that back in. Let's not put berry sludge in here. Sweep that up. Empty some pipes and take some CO2 in bottles for refueling. It's got enough fuel to go back for now. We do have CO2 in here as well, so we will have enough to refuel it, but it's actually alright at the moment. We also have a load of coal here, so we could burn some of that for CO2 in an emergency, but we should be fine. We've got lots of puffs, lots of bubbles. The bathroom pipe has not been refilled, but it's still mostly full, so I'm not worried. That being said, it would probably be... Well, we don't actually have any clean water. So I'm probably not even going to bother refilling on this planet. We'll get some eventually. Let's remove these ladders. I don't think we really need those anymore. Maybe leave this one here. Remove this and put a ladder down here. That seems fine. It's nice actually having the labor to do stuff again. Here you go. Yes, it's also nice having a bit more energy. I didn't take my pill today, so I still feel quite tired, but I think it's more lack of sleep tired than something else tired. Like, I don't know what came over me yesterday, and I'm still a bit drowsy at work, but I'm feeling much better now, so that's good. Like, yesterday I was talking about, like, not continuing this because I thought it was going too slowly, and it kind of was, but it was mostly because my brain was going too slowly. My brain is going a bit faster today, so we should be alright. Right, yeah. Someone's going to come in here and drop off the food. Move that back in there. We're not in a huge hurry to go. Let's send the poke shell with us. That'd be funny. Dupes are all running on the other asteroids in the meantime, which is fine. They are getting a lot of athletic skill, which is nice. I'll build that there as well. That's fine. Then more bog buckets can go here. We do just want to eventually consume all of this polluted water, so that is fine. What are you doing? You're still building some of this, presumably. It's okay. So, yeah, going into here, I think what I'm going to do at the moment is I'm going to tunnel up through here. This seems either tunnel up through here or just tunnel over from this way. Maybe we'll just go this way for now. Like, dig up these tiles. I'm not 100% better, but I think I'm like 50% better. Which, to be honest, is good enough. Louis Gasman Gasteur is hungry. You're a chef. I should probably actually make a kitchen for you. So, Swampy Delights. What does it take to make those again? So, it's just bog jelly, it's just... Is it literally just cooking it? I think it might be. Well, we'll make a proper kitchen in the new base. I'm not going to build anything more here. This is just temporary stuff, just so that everyone's working. Yeah, remove this. The big access shaft will go down here. Then we can have liquid locks that go to each volcano tamer. And that can all be pretty well insulated. And we're definitely gonna just... I don't know. I mean, obviously the gold is gonna erupt. This gold is already erupting. It's not too hot. Could pour some salt water in here as well. That might be an idea. I'm sure we'll find some more. Yeah, we're going to keep draining this out. Let's see. Bottle emptier for salt water we can put here. Now, if we have a look in here, have you delivered the berry sludge yet? No. That's fine. I have given you guys a lot to do. How big of a crew am I planning on leaving here? Not many. Like, to be honest, probably just someone to look after some Dracos. Like, so maybe 1 or 2. I imagine we'll have enough polluted water from the natural gas vents that will work out, having 1 or 2 dupes here. Speed it up. You haven't shoved the berry sludge in there, have you? No. That's fine. Right, I'm annoyed now. Where is it? Where's it gone? Someone left it there. Great. Good job. Inspired. Also, now that we're not feeding the plug slugs, let's actually put a light in here. Just for now. We can make this with the remaining cobalt. Marinating in salt water. It's very tasty. I'm still yeah, I mean, I'm glad that salt now actually has some preservative effect on food, because you can make the freshener spice with salt. It was a bit weird before that wasn't the case. I actually need to make a recreation room so the dupes stop hanging out in there. So we're going to make a temporary one that's going to be really bad. Let's make... I'm really, really tempted to just grab this clean water and put like a mechanical surfboard somewhere. Seems amusing. We could consume CO2 with this as well. But, I don't know. I don't really want to do that yet. Maybe we'll just do a juke bot for now. Put a juke bot here. And then have a light. probably a ceiling light. Again, this is not going to be permanent, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm just going to hook this up to a separate power line. So that can be a coal generator, because we have coal. And then a smart battery. That's fine. But we'll make the actual nice base on the right-hand side. This is just going to be the temporary getting stuff done base. So that should be fine. I'm hoping that's going to store up enough power during the day to operate the jukebot at night. But we do just need 8 other space. And then we need a crown molding in here for it to actually work as a recreation room. So here we go. Solar panels is something I could do as well, but I'm going to do them over here. And they're going to power the main base. So you guys can go over here. So let's just dig all of this out. This is pretty easy to get to. Oh, we don't want to dig the bleach stone out. Let's leave the bleach stone. So that could just go like that. Then, yeah, just head over here and we'll have a look. In fact, just do that for now. I just got a message saying welcome to the chat room. Anyone else get that? Also, it would be nice to build this stuff eventually. I guess you guys have plenty of stuff to do. Let's priority 9 this. And I'm going to priority 9 these as well, just so that we don't get any... we can trap some water in here. That would be a good idea. Interesting that the molten gold is not quite the same color as the actual gold. Also, you're going to scold yourself if you're not careful. I guess the gas isn't exactly taking up too much heat, so that's good. Right, let's increase the priority on all of this. I want the dupes to stop hanging out by the volcano, as funny as it is. Let's see, any more skills? Galileo. Nah, you don't want any skills. Skills are for nerds. Right, build those tiles. I probably will just build this ladder up here, just to meet in the middle. So yeah, that can go that way. That won't let any water in, or any stuff drop down. And yeah, it looks like there's a huge pool of salt water here. So we'll just drop that down here as well. And in fact, what I could even do just for now is I could make a few more traps. Like I could make another one here. And maybe even just temporarily trap this. So you know what, don't actually bother digging through that. Yeah, just do that for just do that for now. And then we can actually open these up and just get a bit more refined metal as well. Because the aim very much is to just boil the salt water. We don't have to do it neatly to start. I just want to get the salt water down here so that we can plan out the rest of the base. That's the aim at the moment. This is going to start erupting in 6.3 cycles. Oh, you got 5-tower base on 3 volcanoes. Yeah, I think the Metallic Asteroid generates volcanoes differently to other asteroids. I'm pretty sure this is hard-coded into the spaced-out Metallic Swampy Asteroid. That you'll get a biome with a load of volcanoes in it, and like, because the gold volcano starts exposed and there's refined gold around it, so it's a very specific feature. I think it is hard coded for that, because this one has a 5-tile one as well, and then these don't because they're the vents. But I think that is a specific thing. Yeah, I guess we just open these up now and we can start analyzing these. Give our researchers something to do. Let's increase Galileo's research priority. Or rather decrease their other priorities. There you go. And Charles Darwin technically has doctoring, so let's actually give them doctoring priority so they can triage anyone if need be. I imagine I'll have to put some triage cots in at some point. I'm doing the priority 9 again. It's official. Right, what we got? No more dupes, that's absolutely fine. You know what? We'll just print some more copper on that asteroid. That seems fine. We'll print some copper to go with the the gold. That's the one metal volcano we don't have here. Or it's a metal volcano we don't have here. I do still want to look in here, but there's all the slime lungs and the magma, so... Actually, we could probably get in there pretty easily. You know what? Let's do that as well. I just want to confirm that there's nothing in here. So we'll just ladder all the way down here. And that can be sedimentary rock. That's what is available here. That's a pro tip. Always try and build ladders out of stuff that you can find in the environment near you. It takes us time. I think there's a mod that actually does that for you. But we have not got that installed. Okay, I think we're going to let the rest of this water down here. I don't think we're going to let it down from the other way. So we'll leave that. This could be deconstructed. This could be dug. This could be dug. That should be fine. Remove the rest of this salt water. There's quite a lot of salt water there, actually. It looks like liquid physics has prevented it from moving. Perhaps I'll dig this as well. Or it might be more gas related than liquid related. I'll probably start moving again at some point. Yes, I'll rename that volcano. Here you go. Never a frown. Yeah, I refunded your points for the text-to-speech. I don't know why that broke, but I couldn't get it to work again. I'll get it working tomorrow, hopefully. So I've refunded your points for that. Also, I've temporarily reduced the cost of lo-fi music down to 3,000. Because no one was really going for it. Alright, you're actually building this stuff now. It's pretty neat. This will at least just mean that you don't keep wandering down to the gas-filled volcano in your spare time. Also, more blueprints. I forgot about this until I realized that you showed it up in the Discord. Oh my god. We got the rainbow wallpaper. I like it. Okay, we've got to make this the rainbow base because it's got all the volcanoes on it. That's excellent. Right, we do have the berry sludge in here now. So let's just send this over. I get all the cool ones. I know. I'm very happy. Right, let's just actually send. Let's just send Galileo back. We head up here, wherever you are. Yeah, there's Galileo. And we'll go pick up a few people from the other asteroid. I can teleport people over from the flipped asteroid as well. So that's fine. So 3, 2, 1, launch. Let's see what happens with this salt water. Ah yes, there we go. We got rid of all the salt water. Fantastic. Well, this hasn't got rid of it. It's fine. Heat. Arthur's Crumb and a skill point. I've got to decide which ones are going to go to the other planet. Probably just low morale people. Or low morale requirement. I guess I'll skill scrub some people. I'll think about it when they get back. Actually, I'll think about it now. You guys aren't doing anything. We have a skill scrubber. Let's see, who's gonna go? Well, building and digging seems really good. So we can just send you. Don't need doctoring. Researching is not really needed. Digging and farming seems good. I do just want diggers. We'll send Isaac Tooten. We'll send Albert Fartstein. I need to make sure I don't skill scrub anyone with like a learned skill. I'm pretty sure I haven't remembered to do that. So Michael Fartaday is a no-go. Although their morale requirement is low enough, we could probably send them anyways. Nicola is a no-go. Leonardo is a no-go. Right, so we're going to send Albert, Isaac. Definitely not going to send Marie. Oh no, this is the wrong asteroid. What am I doing? Right, let's send Aristotle. Actually, let's just send Neoresia Gaming and Pythagoras, because they're fairly low requirement. Send those two, and we won't bother skill scrubbing them. That's fine. Let's speed up. And obviously Galileo will come back and finish all the research off. I'm glad I'm feeling a little bit better. To be honest, I'm just glad we got a load of dupes yesterday. That certainly helps things. Okay, let's fill this up. Power-wise, let's disconnect this for now. Reconnect it in a minute. We'll need some automation wire here. It's fine. Then we'll keep an eye on when Bob gets back to neutral only. Eliafar, yeah, I did. I'm feeling a bit better than yesterday. Like, not completely better, but well enough to play this and, like, not have existential angst. Nah, we got more dupes. We've sent Galileo back to pick up some more dupes from the other asteroid. Our plan today is to move all of this salt water down here and start boiling it somehow. And also just start building the proper base up here. We're gonna have the main access shaft go down here past all these volcanoes. And we're gonna try and melt the slime biomes with steam. Or not melt them, but like get rid of all the slime lung. And we won't really go hard on that until we've got exosuits. So today I'm going to try and set up as much of the base as I can up here. And preferably the Draco ranches. Because I want the Draco ranches in every planet. Because we want plastic in every planet. And we want reed fiber in every planet. I don't want to keep having to send it around. I find the sending resources very clunky. I don't think I've got the hang of it yet. So we're gonna get some more Dracos set up here. We already sent some wild eggs over, so they'll just be able to hang out in space until we actually ranch them. You're still yet to present in online class, so I'll be liking skill. Good luck with your presentation. We can extend this over as well, because we're ultimately going to have 2 more dupes. I think 7 is a good number. I don't want to go higher than 7, because then we might start actually running out of oxygen. Like, electrolyzing it is not going to be super straightforward. We're just letting it off gas from the water at the moment. Breathability is pretty good. But let's not, not be too hasty. Yeah, we'll let all the salt water through first, and then we'll open up the polluted water in this area. We are getting some regular water every now and then, just from the odd bit of salt water evaporating. Because dupes are carrying something hot through it, or there's just some hot metal from a volcano. Like, these have started erupting. This whole biome is cold, so I'm actually fine with these just erupting naked at the moment. I'm not going to open up the... Actually, this one's even dormant. Let's just analyze this one as well. I don't think that was dormant yesterday. Or it could have been. I might have just been selling. Unpermitted food. Oh, right. Yeah, you can have berry sludge back on your list. Bob, do something. Yeah, have some food. I've interrupted them pooping, because now they're confused about whether to eat food or not. And I think they're back on the other asteroid as well. Let's see. Yeah, there they are. Now they're very confused. That was a very short trip. Right, so that should refill right away, which is good. Same with the water if needed. So let's let that refuel quickly. In fact, that's already refueling. Let's just add... Let's see. It was... Neoriza Gaming and Pythagoras. Those are the guys we're sending over. I am personally going to go inspect the new asteroid. And then change it back to crew. And then change destination to here. That should fuel up fairly quickly. We're mostly just leaving it on speed 2 for now. Right, does this count as a recreation room? It does. So hopefully the dupes will stop wandering down to where the mini pod is. And then this can start running. So let's hook that up again. Set this to 10 and 19. And then we can have guilt-free recreational power. Right, everyone's getting back on the asteroid now. Suits. You might as well bring your suits, because we're going to make a checkpoint at the other end. And I believe we have some spare suits hanging around. These guys just having a chat. We got another dupe that should be joining them. Let's see. Pythagoras, where are you going? You've forgotten to get on the rocket. Hello? Are you not getting an errand? You know, I'm just going to move you here. Oh, there's no suit available. That would make sense. Yeah, go deliver some suits back then after all. Oh wait, have I actually just disabled Pythagoras' access? I have. I've literally disabled it because he was a slowpoke. Well, that's amusing. Right. I think that was the whole issue. Attack with zombie spores. Yeah, there were zombie spores here. There aren't any more. Interesting that it still says that. There definitely aren't any more zombie spores down here. Yeah, there you go. So, we got the three of you here. We will keep your suits here, that's fine. And then you can just launch. Begin launch sequence. 3, 2, 1, boom. We're still being very responsible and definitely not melting anything. Right, and then we want 2 more mess tables. We've actually got rid of most of these geodorizers now. That's okay though. 3 should be... Well, it's probably not enough, but it's like... It's better than nothing. Also, I need to extend the pipe over here. That would have been very smart. How's this going? It's kind of going, but not really. Little sand tile. Puffed. Yeah, I guess you're still building all of this. That's okay. We do actually want to pour the water in here, though. Yeah, you're going to get scolded if you're not careful. You've decided that you want to die. Nah, there's not enough heat. You guys are not even getting scolded. Good job. So Bob should reland here. We will eventually refuel. What's the black stuff that appears when the gold melts? I'm pretty sure it's just a visual bug with this mod. That when the gold melts, it... I mean, it could be... I don't think it's the coal. No, coal's not very hot. I'm pretty sure it's just a bug. It's a starvation? Well, that's fine. They're not the Drecos that we care about. Yeah, 7 dupes should be a good amount. Slowly digging away at all of this stuff. That's nice. I'll give you some more materials to work with. All the salt water has decided to leak out from here now. That's fine. Bob is 96 seconds away. That's fine. Let's just set this to priority 7 as well. I don't really care about that. Oh yay, someone danced. It's all good. The rec room is being used. Let's priority 9 all of this stuff as well. I want to get rid of this salt water. And then this salt water we can drop down as well. There's probably not enough space down here at the moment. So I will wait to release this. Some salt water over here as well. That's going to be very annoying to release. Also, we're actually out of calories here now. We need these to grow a little bit faster. We ideally need to find some more seeds. There's more plants in here as well. Perhaps we just send some food over. We could do that. Like, we could just payload launch the omelets over, maybe. Actually, is there something here that doesn't go off? We've got a tiny little bit of muckroot. And then here we've got a tiny little bit of muckroot. Nah, we'll be alright. There's a plant down here. That's not very many. Also, you guys can't actually reach over there anymore. Let's remove this again. We don't need these. Hello, Delicious. We're doing alright. I was feeling quite rough yesterday, so we've mostly just been digging out the Metallic Asteroid, and we made some progress. We found lots of volcanoes. And our current plan is to just dump all the salt water from the top of the map onto these volcanoes to varying degrees of efficiency. I've just landed. We've got 7 dupes here now. Let's just actually set everyone to consume the berry sludge. That seems fine. That's what we'll do for food at the moment. So let's see. The stool is on. Everyone gets to eat berry sludge. There you go. Yeah, that'll do for like 3 days. Someone is scolding here now. Yep, okay, so stop analyzing that then. Hopefully they'll get this ladder built sooner rather than later. Okay, you are actually scolding down here now. Okay, that's fine. I think it's just the Gold Volcano where they weren't scolding because the heat was so low. Would be nice to get up here a bit fast. You know, we can dig this up. This shouldn't cause any issues. There's not enough polluted water here that's going to leak out. So I'd prefer if you guys just dug this first. Then you'll at least get up there a bit faster because everyone will be working on it. They're doing their best to unalive themselves. Yeah, I mean, we had 2 dupes here yesterday, and we printed 3. We put the mini pod right next to the Gold Volcano, because I don't know where to put this for now, and we're going to melt it later, so I figured, why not just put it next to a volcano? We made it out of granite, so it'll melt at like 700 C. So that should be fine. I will actually put in some triage cots. Let's see. Yeah. Barracks are still there. Let's just put 2 triage cots here. They don't need to be fancy. Melt it? Can't you just deconstruct the built one? No. No, you can't. I thought the same thing, but you can't deconstruct the mini-pod. We got a Paku fillet. We're in the business of food. Yeah. It's because whenever you build the pod, you can inspect it for a data bank. The devs don't want you building and unbuilding them for data banks, I think. Which I don't think is the most sensible reason in the world. I'll just make it so you can't inspect the mini pod. But like, whatever. We found some mushrooms. We're going to be fine. Food isn't going to be a real constraint. We're gonna, like, dig over here as well, maybe. I want to open this up so that we can remove it. Let's just dig this stuff. Yeah, calories really aren't a problem. Like, I can payload launch calories over from this planet. In fact, we have loads of grub fruit preserve in the freezer. Like, if you look at grub fruit preserve, it takes, like, it takes ages to go off. Spoil time, 32 cycles. So, actually, you know what we'll do? We'll just set this to grub fruit reserve for now. So we'll set this to grub fruit reserve, and we'll turn off sweep only. So people will now deliver grub fruit reserve to the payload launcher, and we'll fire it at the other planet. And it should land because we've actually built the payload launcher. Let's actually use it instead of just being lazy. My main goal for today is to just not be lazy. See, this guy's lazy. You don't want to be like a puff prince. Be like a puff Chad. Be like one of the Chad puffs. Or this one. Don't be a puff prince. Right, let's speed it up. In fact, let's actually watch them launch some of the fruit payloads. Oh, wait. Don't deliver any more plastic. We don't need any more plastic going over there. But yeah, our 2 asteroids that we've got so far have been pretty self-contained now for about 100 cycles. Well, over 100 cycles. We're doing fine over here. Drecos are multiplying. We're culling them off regularly so that we don't have too many wandering around. We haven't been growing the bristle blossoms, but we still have a decent stockpile of oxygen. Like we're getting enough water that it's not an issue. We've actually got a decent amount of water down here as well, so I'm going to reconnect this. We built a barbershop. Yes, exactly. We got the red stripy wallpaper. So I figured that was a good fit for the magma asteroid. And then we got our steam vent tamer over here. This one's dormant at the moment, but we get a lot of power and water from that. Natural gas is all contained pretty well. There isn't really a lot else over here. There's a volcano we're going to use to make a petroleum boiler later. And there's a sulfur geyser that we're using to send sulfur, once it's been cooled in this machine, to the other asteroid. And then here, we have a load of sweetles of grubs eating all the sulfur. And oil wells, a polluted oxygen vent. Quite a lot of stuff here, actually. This asteroid is probably more developed than the other asteroid now. But now we're going over here because we don't have any refined metal sources other than this planet. So that's the aim at the moment. Also, we've got another blueprint. Let's see what else I unlock. We got the pink gloves. Okay. I don't tend to wear the dupe stuff, so I'd rather get the wallpapers. Yeah, dig this out a little bit faster. You're getting scolded again because that's erupting at the moment. Yeah, okay. Don't scan it while it's erupting. That's fine. Can I pause on the black stuff? I'll pause on it next time I see it. But I am pretty sure it's just a visual effect. Some water over here. How did that happen? Suit up. Yeah, we are gonna suit up. Alright, we are gonna do it. We're gonna do it once we've got the Drecos going. Like, we're gonna build the main base up here with the Dreco ranches, and then we're gonna get the suits going once I don't have to keep shipping stuff. We do have thimblereeds here as well. I could just grow some thimblereeds here. But we're going to have, like, the access shaft go down here. The dupes will come out of the base in their exosuits here, and then they can go to the rest of the asteroid. And we're basically going to make this whole bit here like a heat zone. Like, we're going to fill this whole bit with steam. That's the aim. Because I do not want to deal with any of the slime lung or anything like that. You're not starving. Stop being dramatic. Even with the heat generated, wouldn't uncorking the metal volcanoes be an idea? We have. So this one's open, that one's open. The gold volcanoes don't generate a lot, so they've been open for ages. I've opened the iron volcano because it's dormant, and we'll dump some water on that as well. And then these two aren't volcanoes. Right, I'm gonna pause it on this if I can when I see a black bit. But I'm pretty sure it's just a visual glitch. I've seen it before a lot. This is a really cool seed. It's kind of interesting. Like, if I just put my command in chat. So this is the website I used to look for ONI maps. And basically what I did is I looked for a map where we start on the flipped asteroid, and there's a natural gas vent on every geyser. Because the challenge of this run is that all the dupes fart. They're all flatulent. I can't take any non-flatulent dupes. So we're just going to take some lava eggs, I guess. And then, yeah. So we have to handle natural gas on all the asteroids, and there is a natural gas vent on every asteroid, more or less. So that should be pretty useful. Yeah, we named all the fart vents in the order that we found them. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I mean, with the spaced out maps where you have the small planets, there's not a huge amount of variation in seeds. Most of your asteroids will look like the ones here, although this one's a bit weird because it's got magma channels and it's got subsurface ocean. So this is a bit of a weird metallic asteroid, but you're usually going to find a lot of metal volcanoes here, probably a natural gas vent. Same with the flipped asteroid. Like, there's always going to be a sulfur geyser in the magma. So we had fun digging this out. We just brute forced this and scolded a lot of people. But that is working. Here's the sulfur gas tile that we let out by accident. And then in this case we found a steam vent, which is quite rare on the flipped asteroid, but this helped us get off the ground in terms of water. There's another natural gas vent here. With the wall stacked horizontal like that, I think individual tamers or one tall one. I'm thinking all individuals. Like, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have, like, the main axis shaft down here, and then I'm going to have vacuum sealed liquid locks, and then I'll have a different tamer for each of them on each level. Who's made a mess? Why have you made a mess? Oh. Oh, we only have one bathroom. We could probably use more than one bathroom. You know what? Let's actually just change the schedule for now. So, bedwetters get a new schedule. We'll just make this... I don't know, we'll just do this. And then, let's see. Charles, you can go there. We'll just do this instead of making another bathroom. Eventually, I'll make another bathroom. This is fine. I'm still playing on one schedule. I mean, I am at the moment. I was. We don't have that many dupes, so I haven't really minded. Let's just sweep all this up. Also, let's actually heal Galileo, because they're quite injured. We did have separate schedules for a while, but once we started moving everyone to different planets, it was less of an issue. So we shifted them back to one schedule. Yeah, sweep these up, please. Rip Galileo. Keep prioritizing. Prioritize that dig as well. That's fine. There is a seed down there as well. You are prioritizing that construction. That's okay. There's some more food. You are grabbing it from the rocket as well. Yeah, that's fine. I guess for now we'll put the berry sludge. Oh, wait. Hold on a minute. Yeah, we've got a payload full of grubfruit preserve now. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Empty this. And then bring it down here. Is this just full of grubfruit preserve? Yeah, it is. Well, it's gonna fill up. I think we've sent all of the grubfruit preserve to this asteroid. Perhaps we shouldn't have sent all of it, because it will go off in about 30 cycles. I'm hoping in 30 cycles we'll have got the base here working, and we'll have got the fridge working. And then we'll get the Drecos. Am I going to ranch any more critters over here? I mean, I could have the puffs over here. I could do that. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to have any other critters here. Because we've got the chlorine vent on this, on Flatulent-only. And I want to use that for squeaky puffs. So I think we are going to put the puffs in this gap. We can just send food here. That's not an issue. Yeah. Who's going to open that up? Pythagoras, is that you? No sense to ranch puffs when you don't have a renewable food source. Yes, exactly. Okay, there we go. So now we have 480,000 calories. Okay, great. You guys can stop eating the berry sludge. Here we go. Enjoy. Look at this absolute lad carrying like 200 kilograms of jam down a ladder. Can you imagine? He can carry more as well, but it's just like, just the fact that he's just carrying a massive jar of jam. Like, how big would a 200 kilogram jar of jam be? Good job. Okay, that's not too bad. We'll do... I want the bog bucket seeds, so we can dig in here as well. And then we'll grab these. So that we're actually getting into here. Yeah, just dig all of that. That's fine. I think this stuff as well. They fast back. They've done their presentation. Good job. How'd it go? We have brought a load of jam over to this planet, so our food crisis has been resolved. So we're just getting to the point where we're going to dump all this salt water down here. Let's priority 9 this dig as well. The iron volcano is going to erupt in 70 cycles. How handy. Well, that's alright. Gold Volcano is going to erupt again in a minute. I guess we'll break into here. No real harm in doing that. Still like the bog bucket seeds. Also, who's stressed? Pythagoras is stressed. We'll keep an eye on that. So yeah, we'll let all this salt water down here as well. There is a little bit of polluted water. In fact, this is actually a mix of salt water and brine. Like, the stuff up here is brine ice. What happened to Noita? I felt better. Like, Noita was For tonight, Noita was a contingency plan if I felt too rough to play Oni, but I don't feel too rough to play Oni. I would like to resume the Noita run at some point, but I would rather crack on with Oni and make some more progress. So at the moment, that's kind of the fail-safe game for if I either don't feel well enough to play Oni, or if I get some free time on a weekend. Although I really don't think that's very likely, because any free time I get at the moment is going to be spent doing that video. Unfortunately, I have limited time, and this game takes a lot of time, and I do enjoy playing it a lot. So I would rather make some long-term progress in this. There is a seed. Yeah, well, once I get rid of all this polluted water as well, the only thing is I don't really want to dump that in with the volcanoes. I want to save that for plants and for oxygen. He's rubbing his eyes, poor fella. But yeah, once we get like the normal base here, then we can start on all these volcano tamers. And what I'm gonna do this time is I'm gonna set one up so that we have all the metal go into a room to cool down properly, rather than just have it come out and then we take it around at like 120 degrees or whatever. Right, let's dig this as well. And then we can let this flow. And based on how we've arranged, based on how the volcanoes are arranged, we should get a little bit of salt water in all of these, but not enough to actually block them off. What achievements we got? We got a few. I'm not going for all achievements. To be honest, I don't find that very interesting. But there are a few that I haven't got yet. We haven't done most of these. We haven't done a few of these spaced out ones. You guys are lucky I muted the mic. Yeah, there's a few we haven't got yet. We've got the soft launch, build a launch pad without teleporter. We got easy living at some point. That's surprising. I guess because everyone was just idle. I remember this achievement being a real pain to get when I was actively trying to get it in the base game. But yeah, other than that, just all the usual early ones. We haven't done this because we haven't built a hospital or a luxury barracks yet. But whatever. We'll get there. Right, let's continue digging all this stuff. Oh, there we go. Let's make that yellow alert then. Diggy diggy. Oh yeah, we just released a little bit over here. That's okay. You may as well dig this too. That's fine. You're eating some of the metal and making hydrogen. Well, that's not very cash money. I'm just gonna start murdering plug slugs. Maybe. Well, it's worked as intended. We've got some steam. This will cool down at some point. But that's actually fine. We don't like, to be honest, once we've covered these volcanoes with a little bit of stuff, we don't really need to come back here too much until we've got the exosuits. That'll happen pretty soon. But yeah, I can't pause it on the black stuff. It's not sticking around. It's just a visual glitch. I think it's because of the fast track mod. Oh, here we go. Here we go. There we go. That's a pretty good shot of us pouring all the water on the gold volcano, and then we got little hammer up here, just kind of hanging on. Oh, poor little fella. There, okay. We need to stop peeing. Yes, gotcha. Yeah, it's spreading out pretty quickly. We'll have a little bit that drops on all of these, and then that will evaporate. In fact, at this point, we can analyze these again, because they're not going to be hot enough for a while. So let's analyze those now. Then that's actually building up so much it's just merging with all the polluted water, which is not really what I wanted to do. Whatever. It's fine. Let's dig this out as well. I've actually that's hardly anything. I think at this point you can mine everything out. Yeah, like we just wanted to move this liquid first. Now this has been moved, we can actually probably just move everything. Like, let's come over here as well and do this. Although this will cause the map to open up. So perhaps what we do is we make a little... Yeah, let's do it like this. Then that way we'll have a gas seal here. And then we'll figure out what to do. So now Galileo is going to get to do that. It will block itself. Let's yeah, that's all priority 9. See what happens. In for a penny, in for a pound. Yeah, you'll see the liquid here is actually oh, a layer of salt water plus pea water. Yeah, possibly. Oh yeah, no, I see what you mean now. Yeah, okay, we'll just let it all out. We don't really care about the gases up here. We'll seal it manually if need be. Leonardo, stop being everywhere. Christ, how gross. Not exactly pee. So much gold amalgam here as well. It's great. At least this will keep the area oxygenated a little bit. Need to get rid of the debris that's just randomly here. So why am I building a ladder here? Bleach stone. We don't really want bleach stone anywhere. Let's build the bleach stone in here. Yeah, let's see how this goes. We'll dig this just so that we can sweep it out. This room is full. Let's see. Yeah, we can murder a load of these. There you go. Will I branch the pokes? Possibly. Probably not. They'll eat the polluted dirt and turn it into sand. Maybe if we get bored. It's not very high on the priority list. I haven't really done a lot of stuff with poke shells. Yeah, all that water's heading down here now. But I think what I'm going to do... Let's see. I think we'll make this the actual bottom of the base. So this water here, we're going to want to move. We're going to want to move all of this water as well. Let's just plan where stuff's going to go, just to start with. So if I build some ladders like this, give me an idea of where I'm going to put the floors. Then this is actually space. So the level of space changes, but I think most of the base is going to be over here. So let's make this the top of the base. Here is the layer of polluted water, as you say. Not sure how stable it's going to be, but we'll keep an eye on it. It's going to be a lot of polluted water that ends up down there. Galileo. Good luck, Galileo. I believe in you. At least you're not going to scold anytime soon. It's going to take absolutely ages to boil this water. You know what? In the interest of saving time, we're just gonna flood all of this down here. I'm not really fussed at all. That's not gonna work. Just leave it like that. Then dig all of this out. These Pacus, rip the Pacus. We're not doing anything with Pacus this run. I don't think. We've done enough stuff with Pacus. I want to see if we can go well without them. We've got some extra Pacus elsewhere on the map as well. I'm going to leave this, because we're going to use this water to sort out the actual bathroom that we're going to have over here. But I'm a fish person. Yeah, but this is like the one run where I'm not going to worry about the fish. Like, we have enough food. We're never going to run out of food. We've also got plenty of eggs. Like, if... Like, I don't know if these guys are actually doing lime. I think they are doing lime over here. We made about 500 kilograms of lime over here. Which is not a huge amount, but, like, we've got another 1.5 tons of lime over here. We have, like, 12 tons of steel. I don't think we're going to run out of steel anytime soon. And with the puffs as well, like... I just really want to minimize the amount of not minimize the amount of critters we have, but like do new stuff with the critters. I know how to do a fish farm. I want to like do the puffs and maybe poke shells instead, but mostly the puffs. That is like the next big goal. Yeah, let's let this out as well, because we're going to want to build the actual tamer here. Get rid of that. You know, just do this. But no one likes puffs. Yeah, but I feel like the build that we were talking about the other day, like it should actually work. I want to at least prove that I can do it. Like, because I haven't actually done that yet. I want to like check off all the things on my list that I haven't done in this game. And this seems like a pretty good run to do it on. Also, we've actually refilled this rocket a little bit as well. That's nice. Yeah, this is still hanging out for a little bit. Let's actually just build insulated tiles up here. Let me build it. What do you mean, waterweed? Why are you trying to grow outside in space, you daft waterweed? We'll seal that off. We'll actually just start sealing off this whole bit here. Deep water is under the ceiling. This liquid lock tunnel is stable. Yes. Yes, I think it probably is. I mean, if we're gonna, like, once we actually start building a base here, we're gonna sweep it. So we'll just build the wall now, and then we'll come back to it. What are you guys actually up to? We've dug a little bit more down here. We reached the bottom of this bit. That's good. So there's another big magma chunk here. Doesn't look like there's anything in there. The bleach will destroy it, though. Yeah, I'm getting them to move all the bleach stone. That is an errand. And you can stop delivering the mud now. Like, please stop delivering the mud. This stuff over here we want to get rid of as well. I could just do this. It's fine. May as well. Yeah, that could all be priority 9. Got a huge block of ice over here. We can definitely use that for something. We're not gonna... It's probably gonna be okay. You know what? Leave this for now. Don't dig that. But dig the rest. Actually, don't dig this for now. Just build this first. Yes, now I've got a bit of a jungle juice situation going on. Won't it fall if you dig under? Not the polluted dirt. It's only the mud that falls. And you can tell it's the mud that falls because the mud has like the texture on it. But yeah, you knew that. Right, any barters? No, more lava eggs. Wow, we've almost got enough for a whole Slickster ranch. I don't think we're going to do Slicksters because we're not generating a huge amount of CO2, so we're just going to eat them. Yeah, let's continue with this. Let's see. Yeah, there's no space exposure over here. That's good. There is space exposure on this bit. Sedimentary rock makes sense. I'll just start planning this all out. So, let's see. Long term, we're going to have the fire pole go down here. So let's actually cancel these. Because that's the extent of neutronium. I could rocket shave. I don't think I'm going to bother. We'll make this out of cobalt. So that fire pole can go here. There we go. Then the actual ladder that the dupes will use long term will go down here. So we'll dig that out as well. Doesn't really matter what I make it out of. Eventually I'm going to replace it with plastic, and it's going to be heat isolated from all these things. Oh, we got a new... Oh, sorry. We've got a neutronium tile. Like, one random one here. That's so annoying. Do I just make the fire pole start there? Maybe we shave one tile of neutronium to assert dominance. Oh, I don't know. We can destroy it with rat bolts, maybe. Maybe that's what we do. I do hate it. I want to put the fire pole there. We're going to put the fire pole there anyways, and we're going to try and blow it up with rat bolts. Because I've never done that before. And we do have the wart seeds. We haven't actually planted them yet. I haven't done either of these things. Like, the thing about the rad bolt thing is, we can build everything and then just have it fire the rad bolts over time, and eventually we'll be able to build it. Whereas if we built the rocket and did the rocket shaving, we'd have to avoid building the ladder first. I just want to get the base up and running, and then do all the fiddly stuff. This is fine. This is fine. And then... for now, we can just come over here and just start digging all this out. At least it's not a tube that would take more space. Yeah, we'll put the tube before the fire pole. Got a plastic ladder here, like a gravitas ladder. How interesting. And then, yeah, we'll just build this here. This is going to be the clean water, so maybe for now we make this the bottom of the base. No, this is going to be the bottom of the base eventually, but we'll just leave the clean water for now. And then we can dig all of this stuff. Right, we are actually losing the gases now, so let's actually just ladder up here quickly and finish that off. Why did I make this all priority 9? That was not the best idea. Hey Charmich, how are you? I'm feeling better than I was feeling last night. I feel well enough to actually play Oni. And not be silly. So we are just digging out the metal asteroid. That is the plan. And we're going to put the actual base where the dupes are going to live permanently over here. And we're going to put the access shaft going down here. And then build a load of metal volcano tamers. So we've got stuff to do. But today the mission is just dig everything out. Filling the core with super coolant. Nice. So we've dumped a fair amount of water on these volcanoes. So they shouldn't... slowly heating up the water. And I mean slowly. Also, realistically, these ones are probably going to overpressurize at the moment, aren't they? Yeah. So we do need to actually keep draining this eventually. Because eventually the aim is we'll just have a few liquid tiles here, and they'll boil. And then the steam will heat everything else up. But we're just going to remove all of the annoying water from here and boil it. And at first I was trying to separate out the salt water and the polluted water, but I don't really care in this area, to be honest. We're on kind of a mission. We have 7 dupes here at the moment. I could potentially bring some more. I think 7 is a good enough number. I don't want to run out of oxygen. Like, we are just getting oxygen from off-gassing at the moment. Yeah, please build these tiles. Now you're trying to get in here. Let's see. This could be a priority 7. There you go. These priorities are a mess. In fact, let's go back. Yeah, digging priorities. These could be 5s. These could be 5s. These could be slightly higher. We'll leave these on relatively high priority as well, because I do want to just actually release all of this salt water as well. And then we'll extend everything over here. And eventually we'll be in the middle, but this can wait for a little bit. Also, dupes are getting stressed because of presumably popped eardrums and getting soaked. But I want to set up the Draco Ranches before we get exosuits. Or rather, I just want a place to actually put the exosuit related stuff first. Yeah, fill this in. It's always annoying when it looks like there's a little gap there, but it's not actually a gap. That will do for now. Unreachable food is hammer trapped. They may be. You know what? Dig this plant, and then we'll build that tile as well. Oh, you're all trapped. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, dig that out. Build this. Yeah, you can reach that. That's good. You can all go and do stuff again. Can you just do that very quickly? Just gonna do that. Yeah, thank you. Let's not waste all the gas. Oops. Hopefully that won't take you too long. Yeah, there you go. Good job. You've ended up in here somehow. That's pretty interesting. Charles Darwin isn't quite earning the Darwin Award, but they're pretty close. Now, I suppose you can reach everything from over here. That's actually pretty convenient. Oh, you still haven't given these guys the mess tables. Let's do that. This is still a great hall. That's good. Your bed looks like a baby crib. Yeah, it does a little bit. It's the staycation cot. We're not giving the dupes comfy beds this run. Because I don't think they actually make that big a difference. And I'm trying to make these bases quite tight because there's not a lot of space on these asteroids. Actually, you know what we could do? We could just start sending all of the plastic we've accumulated over here. Like, we got 12 tons of it over here. Another 27 tons of it here. We just start payloading the plastic over and actually just build the plastic ladder to start, maybe. I don't know, we'll do that later. We'll just get the bare bones infrastructure working first, and then we'll get fancy. Right. Yeah, let's focus on clearing this stuff out first. Yeah, okay. Be like me with 3 beds on top of one another. Nice. You can actually get out of here, can't you? Yes. You're just vibing. It's our last blueprint of the day. We got the pastel blue wallpaper. Nice. But we've already decided this is going to be the rainbow suite. We're going to have all the rainbow wallpaper here, because we've got all the different colors of metal volcanoes. Well, not all of them. Enough. Yeah, you're almost done with this volcano analysis. Also, I feel really bad for these Paku that are living in the volcano pit at the moment, because they're eventually going to get boiled. Feels bad, man. So what we do, normally, for these bases, is we have... Okay, bad example. What we do is we have the access shaft. We have a 5-tile wide bit for liquid locks / freezers / stuff. And then we have like an 11 wide here for the ammo suits, and then the kitchen and stuff. And then we have the regular width rooms. And we have some internal fire poles and stuff. So let's have a think about how that will actually look here as well. So we're going to have it be 5 wide here. And then immediately after that, I'm going to cancel this at this point. Immediately after that, we're going to have an 11 wide room. And then we're going to have the ladders. A door. So let's see. So 5, 16, 17. And then this is where we're going to actually put the ladder. Like the internal ladder. So we'll build that going there. And then... I guess it doesn't really matter with the fire pole because we're not doing transit tubes in the base themselves. So fire pole can go down here. That's where the vents are going to be for the oxygen as well. And then we want 25 tiles over here, including the doors. Then that's going to be either another ladder or where we end the base. So let's just go over here for now. And I'm going to leave this for a minute. Because we'll the ice. That could be annoying. Yeah, Galileo and Neorizio are going to get the stress because they're underneath the water actually analyzing the volcanoes. That is a thing. Right, cobalt is analyzed. That's going to go dormant in 25 cycles. Gold is analyzed. It's going to go dormant in 10 cycles. This is starting to erupt. That's good. Yeah, it's going to take you guys a while to do this. Louis earned a skill point. Actually, we've got quite a few skill points now. Let's see. We'll just get you guys towards suits, I think. Actually, you can have super hard digging, because you're already skilled up. You can have building now, I think. And you can go towards suits. Pythagoras is 24 morale. So realistically, I'm gonna give Galileo some extra skills as well. There you go. I'll do. So yeah, hopefully the aim is just to get rid of all of this stuff. And then, you know what? Let's actually get this dug too. I want to let this water out. Guess for now I can leave on speed 3. See if that actually speeds things up. It doesn't seem like it, because now they're pondering because they've got so much stuff to do. So we'll just speed to it. Also, Neorizia Gaming is getting very stressed. You know what? Perhaps we can hold off analyzing this for now. Wait until the water level drops a bit. Although it's not going to drop until we actually dig this out. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I guess there really isn't too much more stuff to talk about at the moment. Can I build a full volcano tamer at this point? I mean, yeah, but like we don't need to. Like we've got refined metal coming in. If we need some for building, we've got some gold coming in. We got a baby Paku by the Gold Volcano. Rip. Yeah, let's actually adjust the list a little bit. Let's see. Let's remove fertilizer. That's not going to be relevant here. Neither is phosphorite. Neither is sucrose. I don't think salt is going to be relevant either because we've got so much salt. Then let's just put the refined metals on here. Yeah, gold and aluminium. So we've got like 8 tons of gold, and that's all going to be reasonably cold because it's all been underwater. So we don't really need to build a metal tamer yet. At least not until we want to start building stuff out of aluminium. So yeah, we can really just actually wait on that. Get the dupes to build all this stuff. I'm going to get you to come up here as well. So you can do that. It probably makes sense to get the dupes to build like this. Yeah, then they should be able to reach all these roof tiles. So in terms of where we're going to have the actual exits, the exit will be at the top. We could have an exit at the bottom as well. I kind of like having only one exit. But I think on this asteroid what we'll do, because we've got 2 layers where the fire pole is currently being an annoyance, We're actually going to have the real exit be over here, so they can just get on the fire pole immediately. So this is going to be where we put the liquid lock. There you go. Sorry, dupes. You've been bamboozled. We'll put a door here as well. Then we'll have the freezer in this little bit here. We'll have it be directly above each other for this one. What are we even looking at? Right. So we'll have the freezer be in this little bit. Wait a sec. Yeah. And then that will be the metal bit. And we may as well make that out of gold. So this will be the freezer. This will be the thermoregulator for the freezer. We'll cool the Draco Ranch. No, we won't cool the Draco Ranches with this loop as well. We'll cool it with a different loop. You can dig this. Then transit tube. I'm actually tempted to make this a transit tube entrance just so they can go up and down pretty quickly from here. And then we'll make this a joint plate. Yeah, let's do that. We do have a little bit of plastic. Because we're going to want a transit tube up here. Eventually. So let's remove those ladders just so I remember. Remove that ladder too. We'll put the... That can go here. This is just so that I remember it more than anything. And yeah, I can actually connect up there. Good. Right, let's dig this out as well. This is going to look like a right mess until it's done. Let's speed to it. People don't seem to be getting too stressed anymore, which is nice. I think they were just getting really stressed, submerging themselves trying to analyze this volcano. Right, let's build this here. I could have left some salt water here. I think what I'm gonna actually want to do long term is put some petroleum here. Obviously, we don't have any on this asteroid. We could payload launch some over. I haven't done that yet. Dirt seems fine. Yeah, so how do we payload launch liquids? So there is a liquid port. We could actually do this really easily. Like, let's just take the petroleum over here and literally just pipe it down here. It's very easy. And then bring it down here. Yeah, that's fine. And then we can payload launch petroleum over. And we'll make the liquid locks out of that, I guess? I guess it's fine. Although, to be honest, I'd actually like to do it out of crude oil. Like, we don't need to refine all of this oil. The annoying thing is I just need to find a way to actually put this petroleum pipe, this oil pipe in. Because at the moment we're sending it back through the teleporter here. Let's just bridge this. Yeah, let's just disconnect this for now. And we'll send the actual crude oil over. And maybe we'll hook it up to do like a mixture of both so that we can payload launch both. But for now we'll just do it like this. Then, yeah. Empty these pipes. Just build these immediately. And then build a pipe going up here. Then that can be a bridge. Then we connect all of this. And then that can get dumped in here. Yep. I never actually hooked this up, because we were just sending it to the previous planet via the teleporter, but now we're actually going to be sending it to other planets. We might as well put it here. You guys aren't busy anyways, you'll be fine. Hello? You're not allowed by schedule. Well, that's just great. To be honest, I could probably just leave these guys alone here to do this now. We'll leave them alone for a little bit and come back later. Then at least we can start putting in some actual proper oil liquid locks. Because I don't want to cheap out on that. Yeah, there we go. Dupe should work again now. That's good. This isn't moving. Why isn't this moving? Oh, it is now. Okay. Yeah, that's good. So, it's obviously going to be landing as little payloads, so we're going to be manually emptying it anyways. So I think we can just half and half fill this pipe with oil and petroleum, and then do what we want with that. Because ultimately we're going to want both of them for the freezer lock. Like the little 2-tile lock. And to be honest, we've done these as 2-tile locks, so 2 liquid locks, so we'll do the other ones as 2 liquid locks as well. You know, just to match. We don't have this pump connected to anything, that's fine. That can go here. Exactly like that. Yeah, you can dig that now as well. I'm gonna have someone uncover the star map. We can do that. It's not immediately on my list. At the moment, I just wanna have the dupes get this stuff done first. Like, we could send someone in a rocket to do this. I don't really mind. We'll focus on that later. I decided in general just to stop multitasking quite as much because I was getting distracted and not actually doing stuff properly because I was forgetting about it. So we're going to do a little bit less of that. And at the moment, space isn't really relevant. What's relevant is getting this asteroid online and getting the refined metal and stuff. It's not even that stressful, is that? It's just like, I'm going to do stuff wrong if I multitask. And I'd rather not do stuff wrong. Like, it makes a lot of sense to multitask at the beginning of the run when you're trying to get everything set up and surviving. But once you're actually surviving, it doesn't really feel like a huge point. Like, it saves time, I guess, but I'm not going anywhere. We're getting stuff done, it's taking time. The idle dupes are getting their athletics skill up, so that will eventually be useful. Once we've got a bit more space in here, actually, let's have a look at the breathability. So the breathability is going down a little bit, but I'm sure it's still going to be okay. We've got such a large surface area of polluted water. I don't think we're going to have any problems. But let's actually, because I'm curious, prioritize this. Because I just want to check there's nothing else down here. We could dump this polluted water as well. Oh, there's slime on here. Let's still dump that there. That's fine. Although at that point, that's just going to let all this liquid float over here. That's okay. Yeah, dig this out as well. But I am really going to just... Oh, we need another Draco over here. Let's grab this one. And then eat these guys. We stopped getting that bug where the game crashes when we try and wrangle and attack dupes at the same time. We've ended up with a slight spike of grubs. I think that's fine. I think they are getting dealt with. There's just a lot of them. We're mostly getting excess grubs from the system. Also, how is the sulfur looking? We're actually pretty low on sulfur. That's interesting. I mean, it makes sense, because I don't think we're getting all of the sulfur from this. This is overpressurizing. Yeah, we sent all the sulfur from this planet as well. So this is something I actually do need to deal with. Now what we need to do is we need to make an Escher waterfall. Somehow. It's gonna go dormant in 20 cycles. Let's do that another day. But we'll dig out a bit more room down here once the sulfur's been moved. I'll set this to 0. So we just remove all of the sulfur. And then we'll open it up, we'll dig it a bit deeper, and we'll make an Escher waterfall here. So it just fills this up all the way. Like, that was the intended design, and we just didn't end up doing it that way. And that will give us more sulfur. It's not going too bad. What we are doing now is we're getting oil and petroleum into the payload launcher. Although at the moment it's mostly petroleum. Because the dupes do need to actually get this built. but I'm sure they'll get there. We have lead, don't we? We do have lead. Do just need to hurry up and actually build this. Is priority 9. You know what? I'm just going to make it yellow there. Just build this. Why not solidify the sulfur on spot and transport debris? I mean, that's one way of doing it. The real answer was that I didn't want to dig too much of this magma out. And this took up a bit more room than this. Although, you probably don't need metal tar to be this big. It shouldn't actually take that much space to make an Escher waterfall here. We'll just need to be careful. Yeah, build those wires, please. This is filling up with oil, which is nice. I think that was... Yeah, there was just a lot of oil in here with the bathroom usage. Plenty of oil for liquid locks. And then if we come here... Yeah, there's a load of payloads here with petroleum now, so we can unpack this whenever we want. There is actually something else, isn't there? There is a payload opener. Unpacks interplanetary payloads delivered by duplicates. So this lets us put it straight in a pipe. Which we don't necessarily need at the moment. We kind of do just want to bottle empty it. I mean, we could still build it somewhere. Yeah, finish the wire, please. Oh, now you guys are asleep. That's not very good. Extreme sulfur sounds like extra steps. But then we basically got like an infinite storage of liquid sulfur. Then we're only solidifying it at the rate we need to solidify it at. And we've done it reliably before with the salt water. I think that was on the Rhine time run. So we know how to do it. We can do it again. Right, so now the oil is going into this pipe. So hopefully that's going to half and half it. Let's see what happens when this opens, although it's going to take a while. Right, I'm going to go to the loo very quickly, but I'll be right back. See you in a minute. Alrighty. Nobody died, did they? I'd be very surprised if someone died today, to be honest. You guys aren't getting long commutes, which I guess makes sense. You've dug all the way down here. Yeah, it definitely looks like there's no more geysers down here. Just a very puffy nature reserve. Full of slime. Lung. So that's fine. So yeah, definitely no water source over here. All the dupes are digging away over here. We're gonna need to set up some clean oxygen production just to fill the suits. And the suits are gonna go here. Yeah, so one mesh tile for airflow and polluted water, and then plastic tiles. So they don't have to be plastic tiles for now. We may as well make them real tiles. So I guess for now, just granite will do. And then we'll put the actual atmosuit docks on here. I'll make that stuff now, because we'll want to get that up and running as soon as possible. So let's just make that out of gold. Yeah. I can go there. Obviously, we'll want to disable this while it's not working. Okay. Yeah, that's all fine. Yeah, no, I'm gonna Escher this because I feel bad that we did that on rhyme time and it worked really well, and then we never actually used it properly because we got frustrated about something else. Yeah, you are getting this all dug, which is nice. Yeah. I think the plan is very much that we're just going to try and boil a load of this water. And then we'll take the steam and we'll process that and we'll feed that to electrolyzers. And that's how we'll get oxygen. But to start, maybe we'll just electrolyze this. No, well, we'll use it to initially fill the bathroom. And then we'll maybe electrolyze the rest. Or we could just, I mean, the thing is, the dupes are going to be farting everywhere. We could just set up our gas filtration system so that the oxygen... So the natural gas is obviously going to go to natural gas storage. The carbon dioxide is going to get skimmed. We already have water and bathroom system. It's over here. Yeah, that's true. We could just build a giant pipe, but like... it's right here. I just want to get the space cleared first, to be honest. Then we'll start moving everyone over. Oh, one thing I haven't done though is that we normally have like a, for some reason on this planet, we normally have like a 2-tile high bit where we have the beds, and we've done the same over here. We need to fit that somewhere on this asteroid. You know what? Maybe we'll give people comfy beds here. I think we've got room. We're not going to have like a big ranch. We'll give them comfy beds. Whatever. This is like the worst asteroid anyways. They don't want to spend too long here. Also, you guys are getting a load of extra skills. And I don't really mind which ones. There you go. With excess water, you stop building infinite bathrooms and spawns. Overrated. We'll hook this bathroom up to a thimble reed. Get a little bit of reed fiber. I mean, to be honest, I just like the idea of having it be on its own system that's separate from everything else, so that no matter what, you don't have to worry about your dupes peeing themselves. Like, that's the main reason why I like it. You just build it and you don't worry about it. Right, you can disable that as well. Transformers. Where am I going to put the transformers? I think, to be honest, where am I going to put the transformers? Not really a good... maybe I'll put them here. We're going to have a lot of power sources and producers and consumers here. Maybe I just turn this into the transformer space. Yeah, we're getting all this done. It's just kind of gradual. I am going to wrap up the stream a little bit early tonight because I want to get a large amount of sleep. I think that will definitely help me feel better. The bathroom loop is just a chore to keep up with a heating issue. I mean, I guess technically it will overheat because, like, the sieve produces a little bit of heat. And the polluted water comes out at dupe body temperature. I can see that. If you're constantly feeding it with cool water, that will just keep it cool. How's this going? It's alright. What I actually need to do as well is I need to come up with some kind of automatic... Like, I don't mind this Dreco system, but it's not perfect because, like, we have to come here and manually kill Drecos every now and then once they're sheared. I'll have a think about this someday. And trees or reeds just delete the heat from the water. Yeah, that's true. There's definitely one way of looking at it. You gonna get another dupe? No. More pips. Oh, actually, we haven't gone over to the forest planet yet. That's something to do at some point. I did want to get some pips going here so that we have more dirt. We've run out of dirt here. We've got loads of dirt here. We need to keep sending it back to the other planet. Are we doing that? No. Let's send dirt back to the other planet. And let's stop dumping oil in this. How long has that been happening? Not very long, I don't think. Clean up all the oil. You got annoyed with dupes fleeing from the poke shell that you kept in the sieve room. Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, so as expected, this pipe is now alternating liquids. So it's gonna alternate sending crude oil and petroleum to the planet. We look here. Looks like it's mostly just petroleum at the moment. Well, that's fine. We'll get some crude oil eventually. Also, the Drecos are alive. They are hanging out in space, trying not to get shot at. Turns out they love hanging around just at the door and getting swiped through them doors. Yeah, I've noticed that with poke shells. I haven't branched them on stream, but one of my earlier runs when I was learning the game, I had a poke shell ranch, and they did that a lot. The dupes were wandering through. Right, you don't need to build ladders here. Let's make that tile as well. And then I guess I'll put a door here. That way we can tell people not to take the transit tube if need be. Let's speed up again. You kept a wild one, but it was an issue regardless. Yeah. Yeah, no, I wasn't using it. It wasn't actually productive. I just wanted the cute little crabs in the game. Don't quote me on that. I just wanted the little shellfish. They're very cute. They're underrated in how cute they are because they tend to get violent and they're not that useful. Well, I guess they are useful, but it's not something you need a rush for. I guess you can build the transit tube now. Why not? You're not trapped, are you? No. Yeah, you guys are fine. Oak ones are more useful because they eat slime and rock pile. Really? That's actually interesting. The meat. Haku is still alive. We have 0.04 waterweed seeds in here. What a score. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna dig these open as well. And then we'll just manually fill this with a bit of water, I think. This. We'll just dump all the spare salt water here. I'm sure we'll have some spare salt water here. Ridiculous amounts of lumber, but with trees around, it's meh. Yeah, that is a thing. It's like, it's not going to be your best source of lumber if you've got trees. And you need trees to get them, don't you? Or do you need... no, they just need to wander around in ethanol, don't they? But this could just be salt water. Yeah, just salt water that we have randomly. And go in here. Not that this is going to erupt anytime soon. And I guess you can dig this. These poor Paku, they just like run from the gold. I mean, to be honest, just the digging alone is probably going to take them another 10 cycles. Well, Galileo. You'll unstretch yourself soon. You're almost there. We got a little dense pufflet. What's the breathability like in here? It's barely breathable up here. So they shouldn't be running around to the rest of the map to get air. You can see they are pondering a little bit. So I don't want to go speed 3. It's just nice watching them, to be honest. How are the fishies doing? Let's have a fish update. They're doing alright. The plants are growing really well. Like those ones at the back, like they're constantly reaching the top, and I'm actually having to trim them somewhat regularly and replant them, which is nice. Unfortunately, this little guy has gotten ill again. Like, I think I'm just going to permanently move him to this tank, because he's well when he's in that tank, and he immediately gets ill again when he goes in this tank. So, I'm just going to leave him in there. Yeah, frogs are doing alright. No, frog. I'm going to go up for air at the moment. You probably can't see it, though. It's got the white... I think it's white spot. None of the other fish get it. That one fish is the only one to get it. The other fish are alright. I don't know. That's what it looks like to me. Let's go back to the... Yeah, I'm probably gonna wrap it up in a minute because I want to get some more sleep, and I want to wake up early tomorrow and actually get this video presentation finished. I was gonna do that today, but I just played Overwatch instead. Overwatch is one of those funny games. It's like, I find it fun, and it scratches a kind of itch that I don't really get with other games, but, like, I know it's not the best use of my time, but it's like, it's nice having something like that to do anyways. Also, you do not need to build ladders, like, here, really. Yeah, don't bother with that one. Don't bother with those. Right, yeah, you don't need to bother with these ones at all. I guess we'll go for one more cycle. I don't like ending on the start of the cycle, because then it takes ages for the music to kick in. Yeah, there you go, dig that. I'm going to speed 3 it now and see how much of a difference it makes. So we got some more payloads as well. Yeah, so it's sending some of the payloads with oil and some of them with petroleum. So that's going well, at least. Looks like there's a load landing in here as well. Nice. Yeah, it's going okay. So the plan for next week is I'm gonna do more Oni on Monday. We're probably gonna finish, we're gonna get this finished, and we're gonna start building the base proper in here. We're probably gonna give everyone comfy beds as well and just send a load of plastic over to the other planet. Just send all the plastic over here. Who's made a mess? Why has someone made a mess? Leonardo. That's kind of odd. Oh, this bathroom has stopped working. Oh, I know what's happened. We've got a bog bucket here. This bog bucket can only handle the polluted water output from 6 dupes, and we got 7 dupes. I completely forgot about that. Okay, let's get this fixed before this backs up completely. We'll put the thimble reed here instead. That'll consume all the polluted water. But yeah, the plan is we'll get the new base like properly finished on Monday. We'll Dyson Sphere program on Tuesday, and then Wednesday I'm gonna record the new video, and that'll go on YouTube. And that'll be like a guide about all the different planets that you can start on, and like what to do. And then we'll see where we go from there. Yeah, yeah. Thanks for hanging around. I realize it's not super fast paced at the moment. We're kind of in this intermediate bit where we're not doing a huge amount, but it's just nice hanging out. There's more payloads. At least we're actually like using the payload stuff well. That's good. And then we'll get this built eventually and start sending it all back, but that's not a huge priority. Let's speed to it. Build the build plant, build thimbleweed. Where'd it go? We definitely had a thimbleweed somewhere. Oh no, we had a reed fiber. There's plants in here. Let's just uproot one of these. Actually, you know what? Cancel that. We'll uproot this one. Let's just yellow alert that hammer. Thank you. This is literally a yellow alert, otherwise you're going to pee yourself again. No, we never uprooted a reed fiber. I don't think evacuate the seeds. Stop blaming the fish. Yeah, let me plant the plant. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Just let me plant the plant, my dude. Oh, we need to dig this tile. Right. Yes. Very true. Yeah, you know what? Just dig this immediately. And then sweep this. There you go. Yellow alert, plant that. He's on his way, he's got the goods. There we go. Galileo is very excited about the thimbleweed. And now it's not growing because of body temperature because it's too cold. It's going to warm up pretty soon. Then we'll consume all of this. There we go. And then this consumes 160 kilograms per cycle. So this should remove the backlog pretty quickly. Nice. Interesting. This is filling with hydrogen. We could have a freezer full of hydrogen. That works. Let's actually try and seal this in. That would be something pretty good to get done today. You know about doubling the P water strat? What is that making all the dupes really stressed? I presume not. Is it interrupting their bath times? I don't think I do know. But right, let's build some tiles here to push the CO2 out. I think we can get this to fill up with just hydrogen if we're careful. So, yeah, construction priority 9 those. Priority 8 this. Add a bathroom break in the middle of the work schedule. Oh, what? So you just get them to go to the bathroom twice a day? That's interesting. I mean, probably not worth it most of the time unless you really need the water. They pee at above 40% of the bladder, and they pee the same amount each time. Interesting. We also have no way of actually getting over here, so let's just dig this first. Can I get here and finish this in time? Well, I want to get this done. I think we can actually get this done now, and I want to get it done while it's full of hydrogen, and then I remember. And to be honest, I'll get someone to actually build all this stuff in here once we've got Atmo suits. I'll just get them to equip an Atmo suit, so we won't risk them farting in the freezer again. But yeah, that's part of my issue with like the spaced out stuff when you're going between all these different asteroids, is that you do end up doing a lot of repetitive stuff. I feel like that is a slight drawback. Right, let's pick this up again. Could do is I could make a actual mechanized door here. That could be helpful. I feel like I'm going to struggle to get it to be just hydrogen. Oh, and now you're doing all of this. Oh, okay. You did that today to start up an XSP tree farm and got backed in one cycle. Nice. Bathroom goals. Yeah, this is all hydrogen now. So if you seal that in. And natural gas. Someone farted. Nice. I'm hoping the door will crush the gas. Maybe. Then we'll just get them to deconstruct the tiles. I don't know how effective this will be. Because the problem is, I mean, we could even just open this up, actually. Maybe if we open it up at the bottom, that's more effective. Like, if we make this... Like, let's get this finished first. Let's get this finished first, and I'll start making sense again. Oh, no, 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 no. We need this to be a pneumatic door so we can pour the liquid there. There. Why am I doing this? Like, if I deconstruct this for now, rebuild it, will that work? No, it's kind of just floating up there. They're gradually going to breathe all the oxygen, so maybe eventually the hydrogen. Will get worse if you dig the ceiling. Yes. I could just tile the ceiling in, maybe. Let's do that. In fact, you know what? Let's make this a one-way door for now, and then we'll just start tiling this in. I don't know, maybe that will work. No, that won't work. I'm just being silly now. Actually, you know what? Forget this. We'll do it tomorrow when I'm feeding fresher. Seal that off. We'll pump everything out of here. I'll just fill up the liquid bit for now. Right, crude oil at the bottom. We can empty one of each of these. So empty that, and then empty a crude oil one. I'll fill it with CO2. I don't want the hydrogen in here because I like having the CO2 in here. I want the gas to be cold. I don't want it to retain that much heat capacity because I don't want it to leak too much heat out into the base. When we had it full of hydrogen, it tended to leak a lot more heat out, or a lot more heat tended to get in from the base. The carbon dioxide was not as good a conductor, and it helped keep the food cold because it wasn't conducting the heat from outside. What we got? No one. Shine nymph eggs. Why not just make the chamber insulated? We could do that. I mean, if we go to this planet, it's cold in here. It's not. It's a little bit colder out here, but because it's the carbon dioxide and relatively low amount of liquid, it's fairly insulated anyways. And this way, if I need someone to walk in an emergency, they can just do that. Want to sweep 1 kilogram of food to a nearby fridge? Yeah, we've done that in the past. The heat leak isn't that bad from here if we do it with the carbon dioxide. I don't know. I just like it. So let's see. Yeah, now Pythagoras is going to come in here and drop the oil off. And we'll actually watch them carefully. Bathroom loop is cleared now, that's good. Alright, let's be very, very subtle with this. There we go. And then do the same with the petroleum. Yeah, we'll... Oh, we will fill the lock like this. Oh, that's true. You know, I didn't even consider that. It's funny. That is funny. And we'll accidentally drip a little bit of oil down here. Come back, Pythagoras. Can you do this before the end of the cycle? I don't think so. It's going to be quite a race, and you're probably going to run out of breath. No, you're alright for now. Well, guys, we're quite the path to run at the moment. Yeah, now you're running out of breath. Now you've abandoned it. Well, we're going to do it, because otherwise I'm going to forget. That's not very good. Yeah, it's nice that we're using this thing. Bollocks! I always do this. I look away for like a split second, and then they break it because it's too much. Ridiculous. And you know what? Dump the rest of the petroleum in here. What am I like? It's set up meter valve. Yes, yes, I get it. Also, we need to get the petroleum out of here so it doesn't turn into sour gas. In fact, let's make that a yellow alert. Yeah, I know they did the tile as well. I don't mind about that. There you go. Right, crude oil. There we go. So we got a little bit of petroleum in there. That's good. I'm going to watch this like a hawk. I'm not allowed to move. I'm just trying to sweep all of it. I don't want to leave any around. It looks like some oil has ended up down here as well. Let's just do this now. It's one of those things where it should technically be quicker doing it via a pitcher pump. But because I keep getting it wrong, or a bottle emptier, I keep getting it wrong, it doesn't quite end up happening. Wait, there. No! No! Right, look. Just stop. Just deal with all of this. It has to be a really small blob. Do this, please. All of you. Before I go to bed, just grant me this one thing. Right, let's pay attention. Right. Okay, there we go. I should have gone to bed like 10 minutes ago. There we go. They did it. A very small amount. There's an option to not sleep. That's the problem, Leofar. I've been taking the option too much. Right. Okay. Liquid's done. We'll get rid of all the gases. We'll fill it with carbon dioxide so it's like all the other ones. We'll do that another day. Right. On that note, I'm going to wrap it up. Thanks very much for hanging out. It's been nice, as usual. I have at least felt better today, so that's good. I'm probably not making the best decisions, but we are just digging stuff out really at the moment, so it's not too bad. And yeah, let me go find someone to raid. You can go raid Neosta and say hi. They're playing Spelunky 2 at the moment. Neosta's a nice streamer, and I feel like I should say hi more often. And I want to play Spelunky at some point. But realistically, I do not have time for that. Minor Noita, yes, exactly. It's a fun little roguelike. But yeah, we're gonna go do that. So yeah. I'm gonna go raid in like 10 seconds. I'm not gonna give the usual outro. But thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And I'll be back on Monday. So take care. Bye.